Hi everyone! Today we're back with a landscaping business. Winter's here, and it's time to get the plows ready for snow plow. And here we have a big landscaping business, which means we have a lot of trucks, skid steers, and other machines that need to get ready here. So that's what we're going to be doing. It sure will be a busy day here. You guys can see my work truck here already has a snow plow since we just bought that plow here, but everything else needs to be ready to go here. Now we do have to put a few salters on. Some of the other machines are going to need snow blowers, things like that here, so we are just gonna get right into it, and this is super exciting here. I always look forward to snow plowing. And if you guys end up enjoying today's video, help me out by hitting the like button, and there's a full mods list link down below. I'm thinking, guys, we are going to get started off here with all the work trucks here. We'll do the much simpler ones, and why don't we get started off here with the crew cab ram. Snow plowing, guys, is a big part of our business here, so we have so many different things: V plows, straight blades, big plows for the skid steers and things like that. But we are going to be putting on a 9-foot V Fisher onto this Ram Cummins here, so a little bit further, right about there should be good. Perfect, and we'll get it all ready. Awesome. Sometimes, especially the newer plows, are in good enough shape where they go right on. Other times the jacks kind of fall into the mud, things like that, and it makes it a little tricky for us, but that's all we have to do with this truck here. Let's see, it looks like we do have another Fisher there. That goes on the Chevy Silverado. If you do have any cool ideas here for me, please let me know here. I can't wait for all the snow plowing videos, everything like that. But with a plow like this, guys, these have the slide outs, and we need to make sure they work here. Otherwise, we need to hire the mechanic or bring it to a local service dealer, and everything seems to be working so far. Sweet. Some of these plows have kind of sat since last winter, and some of them we use kind of once or twice for a late spring snow, but we should be all set there. I'm thinking now, why don't we put the salter in the back of the Ford? Now earlier today I did do a little bit of prep work, so I removed the pintail hitch, and I also removed the tailgate here. I put those nicely in the shed, and so we should be all set there until next season, where we could put the tailgate back on here. But we're going to be putting a salter. This is one of our salt trucks. This truck here will be a full Boss setup here. We have a Boss straight blade with the scoops on the side, and then we do have a Boss salter here. So let's see here. We'll get this thing. Now, these are somewhat light here. All we really have to do, let's see, we have to tip this back just a little bit here, and we are just slowly going to walk it in. This is poly. This is not too heavy. Alright, we should be all set here. This one was a little tricky here, just had to make sure I put the ratchet straps on properly, but we should be all set here. Now, salting, guys, we have to go out salting 2-3 times more than we go out snow plowing, so we definitely are going to be super busy here. But why don't we get the GMC ready to go? That is a much heavier salter, so this is going to take a little bit more time. Alright guys, we got the last of the plow trucks ready to go here, and this is gonna be perfect here for us. Now there's one more truck you guys might be asking about, which is the GMC dump truck, and we actually just got hired by the county to help plow some of the town roads. So I ended up buying this older plow here, so I'm gonna have my mechanic get this set up, get all the hydraulics all ready to go, and this truck here will be helping out the county here as a new contract, which is going to be super helpful. But I'm thinking, guys, why don't we get started off here on all the skid steers, and that should take a little bit of time. But actually, It looks like Farmer Joe is almost back to his shop here with a load of salt, so we'll wait on that. And why don't we get the vent track ready to go here. I got the mower off, I got the snow tires with the chains on it here. We should be ready to go for clearing. Now with the vent track, guys, this will be for sidewalks. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting a snowblower on the front here, and then on the back we'll be putting a small salt spreader is all we are going to need. Let's go a little bit more forward. Perfect. Look at that. We'll make sure it works. Awesome. And like I mentioned, guys, sometimes these end up working, sometimes they don't here, but yeah, that is perfect. And this is going to come in really handy. This is our first winter with this, actually, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it does. And there we have it. So we have a small salt spreader that could probably have about 2-3 buckets of salt in the back here. Small 5-gallon buckets here. So we got that ready to go. Perfect. And Farmer Joe's here. We just had our first load of rock salt arriving here in our salt bin here, and as you guys know, we'll be using the Bobcat S185 here. I wanted an older, cheaper skid steer to load the salt, since this is gonna create a lot of rust here, and we'll just leave that here. Really don't want to be bringing that in the shop, getting salt all over the other equipment and on the floor here, but Farmer Joe's gonna get 2 more, so we'll have 60 tons of salt ready to go for the season. But let's get going on all those skid steers. With the skid steers all ready to go, next up is going to be the John Deere tractor. This tractor, guys, we actually use to plow some condos and some townhouses, so this is super handy here. And we take this to all the jobs, all the different parking lots, to end up pushing the piles back when we get a lot of snow, because we have a snowblower attachment for it. I'll have to add a few more weights to the front of the tractor here, but other than that, this tractor should be ready to go. And we have a 10-foot pusher on the front here, so this is going to be a really handy plow setup. And I mean, this pusher, guys, is also good because look at that. You could actually go like this and end up back dragging, and that would work too here. It's a little bit of a unique one here, and that actually comes in super handy for driveways, things like that. We have one more machine we have to get ready, and then another one we have to do a little bit of work to here. And the last one we're going to do is going to be the backhoe here. Now with the John Deere, I want to bring this in for an oil change really quickly, and I want to add some wheel weights here. That way it would help us on out with snow plowing, but we'll do the backhoe. Backhoes are super popular for snow removal here. They are just so versatile. We use it all season long, and then we could also use it to clear some snow here. So this is going to be perfect here. And I did end up taking the buckets off here. It's just a little bit easier here and a little bit less weight here. But wow, look at that, guys. It was one busy day. It's almost 5 o'clock now. Time just flew by here getting everything ready. Now there's a few last things I need to get done here. I need to get shovels in the back of all the pickup trucks. I need to get some of the snow blowers out of storage here for 1 or 2 of the trucks here. But I hope you guys are getting ready for winter just like I am, because we are going to be doing a lot of snow plowing, and it's going to be a fun season of pushing snow. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.